Welcome back, MTG Joe here. Today we have early access to the most recent set, Tarkir Dragonstorm, Dragons. We're in the streamer event, so we're going to be playing some standard best of one in early access. And we're going to be trying out Tron at home. We got a new Ugin, and this thing is insane. 7 mana, 7/7. When you cast it, you exile one target permanent. That's one or more colors. Whenever you cast a colorless spell, exile up to one target permanent. That's one or more colors. Pluses to draw cards, gain life. It ramps you. And then you can -11, search for any number of colorless non-land cards, exile them. You can cast those cards without paying its mana cost. So we are trying out pretty much a colorless deck. We are playing white solely for Day of Judgment because I think we need a sweeper just to deal with some of the aggressive decks. Could be right to play completely colorless, but we don't really get payoffs for doing so. The other card I want to try out is Clayfired Bricks. Just helps us get early game with hitting our land drops, and then late game it can be kind of an effect in terms of winning. We have ramp with Irencrag, we have Solemn, we have Mightstone, Meekstone. Now notably Mightstone, Meekstone can't ramp into Ugin, so anything that's making like Power Stone style effects don't work in that regard there. But then we have Market Back Walker, but enter with counters. It could just be a free mana, kill something, can draw some cards potentially. Mazemind Tome for card advantage. Thran Spider helps us just kind of stabilize and then dig into more artifacts as well late game. Karn, Legacy Reforged. I ran into Philippa on mono green version of this deck with beans. Don't want to play the beans version, but this just generates a whole bunch of mana for you that you can pay into all your colorless effects. So I want to try that out. Chimley as a way to free cast stuff, and then Cityscape Leveler to blow up pretty much everything. Playing some utility lands. Arid Archway, basically return a land, and then it adds, it's like a soul land. We have Muraganda Raceway. I don't know how consistent it's going to be for us to start our engines. I get full speed, but we'll see. We have Fountain Port, and then Fumari Vault can be card advantage as well. So the intent is to try out new stuff here. So we are going to give this a shot. We've played Mono Red Dragons, we've played Dragon Assault, and Mardu Aggro so far. All have been very, very fun. Different kind of strategies that we're trying out here, and we're going to try as many decks as we can today to get a feel of the format, see what's good, what's exciting, what's fun. So the intent, like I said, it's early access, really encouraging folks to try out some of the new stuff, see what cards kind of stand out amongst them, and we'll get a feel, see what is that new tech maybe, kind of standout cards. Alesha with Rakasha, the new 5/5 demon for 2, was pretty sweet. Really like that interaction. Just pushing through, like, every turn you just get a 5/5 back, which is cool. Other than that, like, if you ramp hard enough into that 6 mana enchantment, it just takes over the game usually. Plays really nicely with the green dragon, so there's a whole video there. But we're just waiting for an opponent. Sometimes it takes just a little bit of time during this early access. There's a finite amount of folks that are on here, so depending if they're in games or stuff. But really what we want to see is how consistent are we getting to like the top end? Are we too slow early game? And every time someone's cast Ugin against me, it's just utterly destroying me. So a good sign for the power level. It's just how much of a build around is it with the other card deck. So this hand feels like a trap. Try this. I mean, at the very least, we get into Sweeper into Karn. So we'll see how this plays. Okay, well, we got Eugene. We just got a hit to Eugene now. Opponent looks like they're doing some clone shenanigans. So Endure, for those new to the format, basically gives you the choice. You can put a counter on it or make it a 1/1. The Spider will be good because it could get them to commit a little bit more, and it helps me just curve out into Karn here. So here, like, you have a 2/4 that's going to block them for, like, days. Might have to take this exchange because I don't necessarily want to play Karn right now into this sweeper. Have like a Blood Artist effect, so yeah, we definitely need to sweep here. Did hit Mike Stone, Meek Stone, so we can probably buy one more turn. That does give us another turn. I think though we still just take the value play here. Because if they get more to the board and I just don't want them to copy, take that exchange. Because I can kill whatever they play and also just draw 2 next turn, which I think I prefer. Because if we could get to this Ugin, then I'm laughing. Okay, yeah, we definitely need to hit Ugin. Do this. Mana can't be spent on non-artifacts. Just play this out. It'll draw me a card. Might have been right to hold it for Ugin, but we're still a turn away from Ugin. I think I just want to take the card draw here. If they have the Spell Pierce. Again, normally you'd want to do this post, but I just need to survive at this point. Getting this going will just provide some utility. So that gives me my 7th land, which is great. Gains me 2 life, which is great. Thins out my deck. We draw a cheap enough artifact between the Power Stones and Might Stone, Meek Stone. I'll be able to do it. Hey, that's great. They copy that. See what they do with Elspeth here. To the skies. Eat 1, take 6. Land, Ugin, then I have 5 mana. Get rid of Elspeth. I'm gonna draw first because I want to see what we hit. Mazemind is cheaper, but I think we go Karn here. So notably, you can only do colored, so we'll get rid of this. And then we discover. Discover's a cast trigger, so it will also work. Provided we don't hit like Clayfire. Chimley Ugin is sick. Where are you going? Alright, that was cool. That was cool. I think we may... We may need... Maybe 2 trim on one of these and play just like another ramp effect. Could play Authority of the Consuls. Because like Ugin gives us some value. With these power stones we want to take advantage. We could do treasure. Do treasure map. Because then that flips into land too. And it makes treasures. Let's do that. We may also up fountain ports from Fumari, because fountain ports, I'm just thinking, can draw us cards off all the miscellaneous tokens. Part of this is like you gotta play some games just to see like, okay, does the mana work, stuff like that. That was cool. That was cool. I love it when like it just demos the first time. The Hamhawks. Hand's probably fine. Rakasha. Hit a land here. Sweeper will be good. Ew. Isolate our life total a bit. Overlord, so they're on some scam nonsense. First strike, when it whenever another creature you control dies, Anafenza endures. Classic main phase flash. Well, I guess they get to endure here. I should have done the same one. That was dumb, because I don't get the life this way. The Wicked roll. Sweep here. The Might Stone, Meek Stone's nice because it could be removal. And then it can also draw me cards. Helping Hand. Another Overlord. Oh, that's cool. 1 mana Overlord there. We have Thran Spider here, which gives me a blocker, but we're probably going to Might Stone, Meek Stone. I'm probably just trying to dig for Ugin, to be honest. Like, the faster we get to Ugin, the better. So we have the Muraganda. I think at this point, insulate our life total, get 3 scries per turn, seems good. Solemn comes in. I get a sweeper here. That's actually kind of cool. Let's dig here. Yeah, we'll probably keep that. That sounds cool. So as such, tokens, that dies. I think I actually need to insulate my life total here. When you cast a spell, destroy up to 1 target. Get rid of you. I have Ugin next turn with some life gain, so we'll take advantage of that. Whenever this creature is suspected, whenever this creature deals damage to a player, you draw. Whenever this is dealt damage, target opponent loses that much life. We are not going to do that. I'm gonna exile that. Need another sweeper. A little interaction there. Definitely need a sweeper. Might have to take off the turn to find the sweeper. It could decay onto my cityscape leveler. Fine. Thank you. Oh, thank you. So, exile the Overlord. Exile that. Get a land. 7. So we're gonna exile you.
If my intervention's required, then spend this.
I'm gonna do you. Probably exile you.
I am the master of this.
Take action. Then we will attack since this has decay anyways. Get rid of you. Then we can basically start Ugining next turn. Alright. These Mazemind Tomes have kept us in it. And now Ugin should... Ooh, that was a nice one. They're gonna have to attack into Ugin. I will gladly trade off to draw a card here.
You cannot pierce my scales.
Alright. So, gain some life. Let's draw a card. A lot of lands we have run ourselves into. I do need to take out something here. They'll get that for next turn, but that's fine.
Fate flows as easily as water.
Sounds good. Do that.
Power belongs to the patient.
Get rid of Overlord, and now we're just kind of chilling.
I am the master of this world.
This is a cool interaction. I like that. But big Tron and does nothing.
Insight is vital to success.
Card. Exile you.
Mine is the power of eons.
So look at the top X cards of your library, or X is one of those into your hand. Up to 21. Just give them like no hope. Alrighty, we'll do this one more, but definitely have liked what we've achieved thus far. Turns out when every spell you cast blows things up. Alright. The famous question. How many Mazemind Tomes is too many Mazemind Tomes? See what they're up to. Column's probably fine. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to Clay Fire. Going to hit my land drop. And then we'll Archway back to hand. Similar strategy to our previous opponent. Alright, so we are playing Mazemind Tron. It's going So it enters, you create a zombie. Dies, you get a zombie. Going wide. We need to try to find a bit more gas. All right, so we will kind of gum up the board here. I'm probably cool trading off. Gives us some more draws. Fine. The slasher line's kind of cool too. You kind of circumvent it to find a sweeper. I just don't want to draw land. Perfect. Draw a card. Let's draw a card. Gain 4 life. Second sweeper in the tank. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We're a little bit off Ugin. Death Baron. Death Baron. Definitely keeping Ugin. That's the question. I'm not casting it this turn. So let's just try here to hit lands. Eventually get them to commit a bit more to the board. Our draw here. So we got Ugin. Get rid of you.
One step in the our goals align, so you have my aid.
Get rid of you.
Energy for your effort.
Get rid of you.
Fate flows
And now we're just chilling.
as power belongs to
Alright.
the patient.
This deck's nuts. Nuts, nuts, nuts. So I actually don't think we need Karn. The sweepers are more important in this deck. And Karn just dies to our sweepers. So what I think we want is there's the artifact. It's like 5 mana. Unstable Glyph Bridge. When it enters, if you cast it, for each player, choose a creature with power 2 or less to play, destroy all other creatures. That's where we go. Man, Ugin's so messed up. Like, I could just imagine in Modern with, like, Tron lands, turn 3 that. Gory Bowmeister. So Hand's a little anemic here. Mountain Port's nice. At least it lets me draw off these Power Stone tokens. And also just start making treasures. Unsure if they're like an aggro. Okay, so they're dragon. I think here I'm gonna take the card draw. Thankfully we did, because we were hitting a lot of lines. I have the sweeper, so I'm not as worried there. So whenever a dragon you control enters, you may have Sark can become a copy, except it's legendary, yada yada yada. Ooh, you know what I shouldn't have played that out yet, because if they have the destruction dragon, land destruction one. Fine. I don't really get a good attack here. Sounds good. Play bricks. Could just make a treasure token. Which I think I just like doing that. If I play this, then I don't have enough mana to eat it. I can also just... or I can't eat it anyways, so... Defense, dragons. Make a treasure token. Try to like 3 for 1 them. So we are definitely going to be soaking up some damage here. I think I am going to draw a card here. My hand's pretty bad. Got Jamil. And I got Ugin for follow-up next turn. And then I got the draw from there, so that's good. We baited out enough that we are okay. I get the card draw, then I get Ugin with enough mana to potentially play Chamil. That's 6, 7, 3, 5, so I'm actually 1 off. But I can Thran Spider and kill something else. Chivin Devastate. Second Ugin.
I grant you preparation. Use equilibrium must.
I'm just gonna hold here. There's no point. Like, I don't think they can deal 9 damage to my Ugin. So just like the incidental life gain here has been good. Mightstone, Meekstone getting us ahead. Really like this deck. Wind Flame Tyrant. What if we just did this?
Belongs to the patient.
I want to alt Ugin. So let's have...
Heed my counsel.
3 solemn value. Alright, this deck is actually so cool.
Knowledge is a virtue.
Let me ultimate. No! I want to ultimate. Alright, that is some mono white Ugin destroyed with it. Let me know what you think in the comments. We'll catch you next time. Thanks for watching.